Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3 of Let's Play Stellaris Utopia, the Corinthian Commonwealth of Planets. In the last part, we started setting up our colonies. Well, actually, did we start up a colony? No, we didn't. We built the infrastructure, and we didn't actually build a ship. Wow, we didn't do a lot in the last couple of parts, did we? Now, I have added a new mod, ladies and gentlemen, which I will, of course, make sure is fully implemented. As you can probably tell, we're using ship-mounted stuff. We're using level 2 thing. For now, we're going to use no AI, and we're going to have these guys as a charge behavior. Now, I added the ship attitude or ship behavior mod because I realized that I don't really like the actual base AI. So I decided against them, and we are going to, of course, turn the AI off, and let's save that. Now, when those guys have gone over there, they can then come back and upgrade. It's going to cost them, it's going to cost us a few materials, but it's not a problem. Oh, crap. So, yeah, right now, Corinth is trying to plop out or push out as many people as can. We've got our robots working. I mean, I'd rather not have my robots work on food, but we don't actually have any extra minerals as such, and I'm probably going to build them an extra minerals here, but not for now, because there is later on down the line in traditions. If you guys chose to go for industry, where is it? There it is. There is a building called the purification facility, which gives us 4 minerals, 1 unity, and also gives us an increase of minerals. So it's definitely something worthwhile to build. Now, the Damanian Imperial Systems, or Damana Imperial Systems, they're kind of in our way. They're very close to Ladium 3. The interglacial planet, which we have deemed acceptable for colonization. Now, there is a continental world over here, so I'm going to have them go there. Now, we do need an admiral. Unfortunately, we still don't have one. Still not really able to have one either. I mean, our Eagle class corvettes will be fine. Oh shit, the game's paused. That's my apologies there. Still going to leave that be for now. We are losing a tad bit of power. We are paying extra power because of our robots, so yeah, we are definitely losing a lot more than we need to. I would love to not have to pay for there, but can't. What can you do? Let's have a look at our navy. Come on, there we go. Yeah, the Eagle class corvette doing the best they can to get to where they need to go. Beautiful little corvettes, must admit. So let's get into our capital system of Corinth and fly ourselves back home. Now, I must admit, this game does look so much nicer when you haven't got the stupid trails following everyone. Now, we need to take Ladium soon because we need to be able to build up our energy credit storage. I mean, we've already built up one over here. Do you know what? No, go over there now, and then we'll go down here. Because over here is, well, a planet that could be useful to me. The Sirius system is definitely something we want fully under our control. Now, we did survey this system, and this is scanning the star veils, a small object in rapid orbit. So it's probably, if anything, just going to give us a bit of minerals or something. And we've now met the Oberhai Annihilators. Quake in fear, alien scum, for your doom approaches. The Obadiah Annihilators will cleanse this galaxy of every misbegotten Xeno civilization that polluted with their presence. Corinth shall burn. We will not be held back, Obahani. Now, they are fanatical purifiers, and so I'm just going to immediately close borders with them. And I'm going to try and seek closer ties with the Damani Imperial Systems. They're not really happy that I have a quite aggressive bombardment policy. But at the same time, try and offer each other star charts and active sensor links over 30 years. I mean, I guess to sweeten the deal a little bit, we'll give them like like just a 6 minerals just to sweeten the deal. That way we're going to know what the Damani know about. That way it's good for us right now in the position we're currently in. We need the extra stuff. So we know of these systems over here. We know that they're oh, are they glacial? Are they tundra? They might be tundra. No, they're badlands. They're complete opposite. And we got the heritage site, which is great. I think growth speed's going to help us the most here. So we're going to go for genome mapping. They accept the trade deal. This seems like a fair deal. We accept. Good. And we have allowed you to move freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Well, it's honestly fine with me, you fanatical purifiers. We do need to try and get these systems unlocked. Because, well, if not, it seems like we're going to be in the middle of a very bad situation. But scientist Kuang on the board the vessel GCP Wayfarer has made an interesting discovery on Sirius 6. Our ship sensors are detecting various scarred terrain and ruins across this world. It seems a massive planetary-scale battle was waged here centuries ago. Untold billions must have died. It makes one wonder about the frivolous nature of life. Some society bonus. Try and get our society tech a little bit quicker. 6 to 2 months away from the start of turbo lasers, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very, very close, in my opinion. We're still missing about 1 month, I think, of minerals away, and we'll have ourselves a colony ship. Now, we still haven't looked at the colonies over there. Now, our planets that we like are cold and wet, which means temperate and wet shouldn't be too much of a like offshoot colony-wise. Of course, the ammonia planets and the Ario world are going to be quite a pain. Now that I think about it, these guys, good. They don't have a, they do not have anything capable of annoying me. And now the fanatical purifiers are inferior to us at the moment, which is great. Hopefully our strike force can continue to, well, hopefully continue to keep them behind us. They are only inferior in tech and fleet power. These guys, the Oberhigh Annihilators, they're only inferior in tech, sorry. And the Fort of Glenweaver, now we've read this before, so at the moment, borrowing energy credits would really be nice, but losing 10 for 100 month, we can't accept that. If anything, we can't really accept anything, but making our edicts more flexible still isn't useful to us. The only good thing it adds is 2 unity for 150 months. You know what? No, yeah, we'll make our edicts more flexible. The extra unity will allow us to finish, or even get started on expansion. So, it's definitely something we need. Oop, did not mean to click on the Advarti system. So Sirius 3 is a rugged terrain, titanic life, endless forest planet. Endless forest, ladies and gentlemen, is a special thing added by the Ghoulies planetary something mods. I can't remember the exact name. Where basically just the grey is basically a lore faction, and yes, we can. There are endless forests on here which we need to remove, but this is definitely a. I mean, after Laudium, I think we're going to go for Sirius, because Sirius is definitely very good. And also, we can now officially commission the first Corinthian Commonwealth of Planets, not trade vessel, sorry, Colonial ship. And we are, of course, going to have it set down in, well, there's not many minerals. I think, actually, no, here would be the best. It's not immediately great for mineral production, but it's in a great place. Now, this planet, we will change the name of this planet if you guys have any suggestions, but, oh, crap. For now, we're going to call it Osiris, which we will then rename the system as well. Now, colonization fever. Yeah, so we're going to go for colonization fever. Now, I'm not going to bother reading expansion, but the ideas, well, the traditions that that are new to the mods I've got, those we will read, and I will discuss about, and we'll have a look what they do in more detail. Still haven't got this person. I mean, I could sacrifice some minerals now to get this person grown a bit quicker. Actually, no, it doesn't help me, actually. It doesn't mean anything, like, because we still need to get 5,000 food because of how I always change my stockpiling. So, it doesn't really matter. Now, I really would like to get the physics research done because of how important the tech is, but for now, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think another ship would be good for us as well. Another science ship. Try and give me a little bit more of a little bit of a better spread of stuff, like knowing more about everything. But yeah, I'm not gonna think into it too much. We do have a negative balance, and we will have for a bit longer. Glenn Weaver now has the miner hobby. Miner hobby gives us +3 minerals and +7% minerals overall. So definitely an amazing hobby to have. Just not at the moment because we're not really in need of minerals. There isn't anything we can do for our ships, so yeah. I mean, the behavior for corvettes will probably always be charge, maybe eventually hit and run. But like, I mean, the weapon's distance is 45, so charge is the best, and he's built a frontier outpost down here. That's fine. He doesn't have any colony ships that I need to worry about, so this system has ammonia planets. I'm trying to figure out where I would like to build my... You know what? I know where we're going to build it. We're going to go build... I know Sirius can be colonized soon enough, but... No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to go... I'm going to go to here. And we're going to build it to block the entrances to our system. With everyone being on hyperlane, it's more important to block everyone in. So that's what we're going to do. As soon as we got enough minerals, I'm going to probably invest in the pulling down of this, which is what we're going to do right now. And that's what we're going to focus on for now. Now, we haven't got any factions, have we? No, good. It does look like a materialist faction is going to be the first faction up. And yeah, we're going to go get there. And then we're going to go look over here, just because I would like to know about this. That is the Chiron dust clouds. That's a nebula right there. That's honestly not a problem. You are going to go up there to... You see, the good thing about these guys is they've locked all this down, so they're in a great position in comparison to me. So they've got loads of free expansion, whereas I'm probably going to have to fight for a lot of my expansion, which is... I mean, we are a militaristic nation, so it definitely makes sense for us to do so, but... At the same time, I don't always want to be fighting for... I don't like... It's not I don't like fighting for it. I mean, it's still fun to fight. I just mean sometimes I'd like for it not to be a challenge to just do something. Or do anything. So, hopefully that's how it's going to be. But we'll see. We will see. To build a planetary... so we need 200 minerals. So that's what we're going to focus on for now. Get the 200 minerals for that. And we've got the tech for geothermal fracking. Now, it's definitely time we got to spaceports level 2, so that's what we're going to do. Because we're going to need them to start producing the plethora of ships that we have. The Acclimators, Victory 1 and 2, the Imperial Star Destroyers. We've got so many ships. We've got the Nebulon, I think it's the Nebulon escort ship. The... Vindicator, I think, was one of them. We've got loads of ship models to build, and this is the gateway to them. We've got TIE Fires. I mean, that's going to be some of the most fun parts we're going to be having, is the TIE Fires. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is going to be. So, most of my corvettes will probably be on either escort or charge. Makes most sense, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to immediately go survey there. The Annihilators have rivaled the Domani Imperial systems. I mean, if I could form a non-aggression pact with them, I would. And you know what? Let's declare a rivalry. If we both rival them, I mean, that might make us some friends. They are a fungoid on a Ario world. It looks like you've... Yep, there we go. Non-aggression pact. You want to secure peaceful relations with the Domani Imperial systems? Yes, we do. I mean, I don't intend to form federations or anything, because, well, I don't really personally like federations. I think they're a pain in my ass. But, I mean, a defensive pact. Yeah, as well. Do you wish to arrange for mutual protection? Yes, I do. So now we are mutually... This is a mutually beneficial alliance, or pact, shall we say. And we are losing out on energy credits, which means you're going to go sit... No, you're going to go sit there, and you're going to sit there and do that. And I'm going to build a power plant to try and get all... try and get some more of the mineral, the energy into my pocket, because we're going to be losing quite a bit, which is not good for us. I think there is a way for me to increase my income, but I just need to remember what it is. Actually, no, I don't think there is this early. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there isn't anything this early to do. I mean, you can't deactivate robots, so we would have to completely dismantle a robot, and I don't personally feel like doing that. I mean, we could just deactivate this for now. No one's working it anyway, so it technically is deactivated. Could deactivate food. I mean, then the robot could work. No, that wouldn't make sense. No, we'll leave it for now. I mean, we'll do what we can to make as much energy as we can, energy to, like, pay for stuff, but we are going to have a little energy crisis, which is going to be pretty entertaining, I would say. So the first colony ship harvest is on its way to the Lodium system. Pretty cool. It looks like the arcs from the Vodjani, but it's not even on planet yet, and we're miles away from the amount of energy credits we need to be sustaining. So we're going to offer a trade deal. Can we have some energy credits, please? 100, and I'll give you like a few more minerals and that. I'll happily pay my minerals to make sure we can colonize Ladium, because if we don't colonize Ladium, we're not going to grow, and not growing is not good for us. I did send the thing, I hope. I did, and they've agreed. Thank you very much. Get that feckin' star done, you twat. And there are what I'm going to say is amoeba. Nope, they're the Tinyaki. That's honestly fine then. But yep, Ladium is now, or Osiris is now being colonized. It is a thin ozone layer and rugged terrain. So this is a great place for just any type of income, which is making me quite happy that we're going to be colonizing there. Well, we are colonizing there. You currently move into the Hadrana system. Do you know what? Let's do this a smart way. Just survey there. Actually, no, let's do this a smart way. Let's make sure. And we've got Ruler Celebration to thank Glenn Weaver for making every effort to the Corinthian Commonwealth of Planets. Our Empire's loyalists held the celebration for him and gave me some energy credits. See, that is one of the many reasons I like this mod. Oh, apparently you've already done that. I hadn't realized, game. Yep, they have done it. So let's build the frontier outpost there to try and just make my life a little bit easier. This looks like it's going to be a mineral system with various asteroid, well, four asteroids and a couple of planets that will hopefully give me some power as well. Ladium's going to take 23 more months. That is unfortunate. If we go to the traditions, in 6 months we can at least get a new life to try and speed up our Osiris. That's a good point. We should probably rename this Ladium system now as well. Osiris. The Osiris system. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will be taking, like I said, names in the next, well, about 5 or 6 is when we're going to start getting the names into the planets. But for now, we will we'll name it the Osiris system. And you know what, if you guys like that, we won't change it. But again, it's up to you guys. I like how this pretends it's a capital ship. It's like, you're not that small, you're not that big, mate. It's going to take a long time to build that, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to end this part. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next part. I'll see you guys then.